Basically, about 5-6 years ago, my wife decided to run off with another man.
Like a lot of people, you go through sort of some tough stuff yourself. I went through a divorce and.
So I had to pay all the bills, and then 3 years ago I got made redundant and still had to pay the bills, and I got into debt and I lost everything. So I was sleeping rough in the woods and slept there for roughly about 10 weeks without food or water.
When did
And
you?
it was really cold,
Yeah, I
so I
bet.
decided it's time
Yeah.
to try and seek help.
I was very fortunate that I had like family around me.
Yeah.
But like it was getting towards like last Christmas, and I thought, you know, I'm going to be around on my own. But there's loads of people in far worse sort of situations. So I was like, you know what? Rather than being miserable over like the winter time, I wanted to do something more positive about it. So I came and started working here.
So things that people say to
Abuse,
yeah.
bullying. That's the worst. But you do get some nice people, and they do
Yeah.
put a few coins down.
I do a mixture of stuff in the kitchen and then some work with sort of literacy project, because my job as a children's author, I write myself, so it's really great. I mean, it's a wonderful centre.
So I walked into Canterbury because I knew Canterbury quite well, or used to. It's all changed.
Yeah.
I went to the police station and they told me about this place, so just a bit more support.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
It's not enough funding.
So when anyone turns up to the door, if we don't know who they are, we will open it and just get an idea of their situation. So if they are homeless, if they're rough sleeping, if they are sofa surfing, if they are accommodated but it's a risk of coming to an end in the short future. If they've been referred by other agencies, so we'll just get a quick idea of who they are and what their situation is, and they can come in and have to sign in. Then help themselves to a drink, and then we'll come and register them. So we'll do a registration form to get details down. We'll explain what services we've got at the centre, what other agencies we work with and we can refer them to, and then we'll just take it from there really, based on what the individual person coming through the door, what their support needs are.
That they look for the sort of skills within the sort of the volunteers as well, and how you can kind of get alongside people and sort of support. And also starting off within the sort of kitchen environment, you've got a really nice kind of counter.
Yeah.
It's a sort of a safe place to start to kind of get to know people. So it's a really great, safe way to sort of start to get to know people. And yeah, it's an amazing centre, some amazing people. It changes so many of the misconceptions that so many people have.
Yeah, fundraising, donations and things like that make up the bulk of the money we have at the centre.
Yeah, you learn to so much more to respect every person as an individual. You learn to listen so much more, I guess, just to sort of sit there with people and to have conversations over some food, and yeah, just to value everybody, really.
So we run our night shelter from the 1st of December to the end of February. So for those 13 weeks we work with 7 different church venues, so that we use a certain one each night of the week. So we have 15 bed spaces. Clients either self-refer by walking through the doors, or they might be referred to us from other agencies.
Because you have to work out how best to kind of communicate with people within the sort of community. You kind of can't come in with your own kind of patronising misconceptions, because otherwise you're going to start, annoying people and rubbing them up the wrong way.
The majority of people here are volunteers. There's around 8 paid members of staff. The rest, all of the people in the kitchen, doing activities.
So much of like media and stuff will say, oh yeah, it's all about drug addicts or people that are sort of struggling with alcohol issues or whatever. They're a waste of space. What are they doing? There's so much kind of suspicion that they're going to rob you or whatever. All of those sorts of things. And actually, sure, that's true. There are going to be some that are like that. But actually, even those people have got to a desperate state if they're actually responding in that way. But massively, there are people that are just down on their luck, and it really could happen to anybody. I would actually just encourage people to come into centres like this, actually. I don't know that, because it's very difficult to know whether it's a good idea to give someone money or not. the streets, because you might be just fueling their addictions, you might be fueling their dependence on that, and that there's an element of that sometimes for some people is the last thing that they actually need. So actually I would just say people should really just come into places, volunteer, just get to know people, because through that and only through that do you actually start to think properly about how to